After the last election and Tinubu was sworn in, I stopped sharing prophecies because I was disappointed by several of them. That is not to say prophecies are not true, or some prophecies are not true. But it's like some of the people who are giving out these prophecies are not inspired by the Spirit of God. Some are like they are sharing their feelings, some are doing predictions. So I stopped sharing. But there is this lady again. Her presentation was like, she is so sure. And I've not really shared her stuff here. But her presentation was as if she is so sure. I'm not saying I'm so sure. But whatever you consider it, whether a prediction or maybe because of she's watching the body language of things, whatever you call it, I would like you to see it. And we'll be right back.
There's going to be crisis in Nigeria Republic. At the same time, there's going to be war. That I see African country having issues. I see coup taking place. That I should pray for Nigeria so that Nigeria cannot fall. But now, last night, this is what I saw. I don't care. Anybody can arrest me, but they cannot kill my soul. I don't care in the presidency seat. What God said is what He will do. The Lord showed me where the coup took place, the war took place, and the military took over, and there was an impeachment of the seat. And I asked God, what is this? He said, I told you from day one that He will sit on that seat, but after 6 months, there will be a new president. Is that what I said from day one? Yes. So now, this is what I told the Igbos too in the month of May, that they should go and start developing their country. That time will come. All their investments will lose. Now, this is what will happen. The jail, there will be war. They will start from the jail. The Igbos will lose their lives. The Christians will lose their life. Because 50% of Nigerians are from Nigeria. Are you aware? Yes. So there's going to be serious. There's going to be fire outbreak. They're going to start burning everything that belongs to Nigeria. Their cars, their house. When they finish, they will enter through the north. And that's why it will not be only the eastern to Nigeria. It will be the northern people and the Niger people, because the north half are Christian, half are Muslim. And pray, because I see it turning to religion crisis. Today is 13th of August 2023. The fly that refused not to perch in the dead body follows the dead body to the grave. In January early this year, before the swearing in, I told you that on the 29th that they will enter, there will be a change of fuel. And you people buy fuel for 1,000, but they will start with 500, 600, 700, 950, 1,000. I told you people that dollar will turn to 1,000, pounds will turn to 1,002. Now, this morning, I see a pound turning to 1,005. I see dollar turning to 1,001. The currency of Nigeria will no longer have value. Hunger will be so much. I told you people that hunger will be 3 months this year. Hunger will be so much that 5,000 cannot help you to cook a pot of soup anymore. I want all Nigerians to go on fasting, because in the course of this, I told you people that I see 4 of our God's general going home. 1 have left, remaining 3. The 3 will go before now, and 2024, February 16th, you hear another general going home. I told you people that Mama Gio will go home. 1 have left. I dropped a prophecy with last year, 18th December, when I said, I see the Lord choosing wife going home. Some people come to my DM, they insult me. You can keep insulting me, I don't care. When God called me to ministry, yes, it's different from you people. Yes. Most of the pastors today envied me. The grace God gave me is different from the way they operate. You don't envy your fellow pastors and your second partners because everybody has his own grace. I did not fast before God gave me the gift. I did not fast before God called me to ministry. I was on my own, God called me. And heaven bear me witness, I don't belong to any pastor's association. So I owe nobody apology. Pray for Nigeria. They have signed a battle that cannot be dialogue. I will not be surprised on tomorrow, before next week will end, you will be indoor. Please, if you are my son, you are my daughter listening to me right now as you are in church, go to the market, go and buy food stuff. What did I say? Go and buy food stuff. Go and buy food stuff. I tell the people that the fight will not be during the election. It's after election, like 2 months. We are just in 2 months. We are now in the 3rd month. I am begging our country, Nigeria, with all the senators, the governors, they are our father. The northern people are our people. We cannot afford for Christians to be losing lives in the north anymore. If nobody will talk to the church for the church to stand up and fight for Christianity, I will fight for Christianity because Christianity is my religion.
Did you hear that? She is so sure. She is very sure of what she's saying. I am not sure on behalf of her. She said she is very sure. Meanwhile, I heard of a prophecy she talked about where she said she's not seeing Tinubu enter there. That was before the swearing in. Though I didn't share that prophecy, she said she's not seeing Tinubu enter there. But Tinubu entered. Now, I hope. Meanwhile, let's go through this. He said there will be issue with many African countries. And there will be crisis in Niger. Now, this prophecy, I think, based on the date she mentioned, 13th August. Now, let's go to the prophecy she gave. He said it was last night, not our own last night, based on the day she gave this prophecy. And she said she's not afraid to say these things. She said there will be a coup in Nigeria. Listen to how she said it, not me. And she talked about impeachment as well. She talked about impeachment. Then she went back to her former prophecies, at which she said 6 months after the swearing in again. That 6 months after the swearing in, that is when he will be removed from office. And we have had that prophecies of 6 months after the swearing in. We have had, she's not the first person. I'm not saying she's right or wrong. Other people have given such prophecies too, that 6 months after. And and right now we're waiting for the tribunal judgment. Where the tribunal give judgment against Tinubu. Meanwhile, when is Tinubu 6 months in office? And remember too that the Supreme Court will deliberate on that and give their own judgment as well. So, what is exactly her 6 months? Now, the one that touched me most is about what she said about Igbos in Niger. She talked about, I have seen that prophecy she referenced here, where she said Igbos should start building their place. I've seen that particular one, even before the swearing in. But then now, she's talking about Igbos in Niger as well. And the other day, Igbos in Niger came out and said they are not behind the whatever Nigerian government will do concerning the coup. They are not behind it. Now she's saying Igbos in Niger that they will face troubles in Niger, that some of them will be attacked. She said the trouble in Niger will come into Nigeria. And, right now, the northern part of Nigeria is telling Tinubu not to go on with the plan by ECOWAS to remove the coup plotters. The northern Nigeria is opposed to any invasion of Niger regards that coup. Everybody, not just the northern Nigeria, every part of Nigeria is calling on Tinubu's government, please go for a peaceful resolution on the matter. We had one Cote d'Ivoire president telling after their meeting, he was saying it is not a Nigerian and Niger matter, it's an ECOWAS matter. But ECOWAS is led by Nigeria. The ECOMOG is always at least up to 50% Nigeria. So Tinubu should think about what he is going to plunge Nigeria into. The northern part of Nigeria mainly, and the Nigerian clerics are against that invasion. So he should think about it. So he said there will be war that will enter Nigeria, and it will come to a point it will become a religious war. That is what she's saying. So, and I believe that if, let's assume this prophecy is true, concerning prophecies, prophecies are given to warn and for certain troubles to be averted. I hope they will listen. She mentioned 13th August, certainly 2023. According to her, she said the current fuel crisis we're having, the fuel price hike that she talked about, she said she talked about Naira becoming 1,000 Naira to $1. She said she talked about it. I've not seen those ones. Perhaps she said there will be so much hunger that what we are seeing now is the beginning. She talked about general overseers dying, and one has died, husband of the dead Bimbo Dukoya. Pastor Dukoya is dead. So she said several things. She said she also prophesied about the Lord Chosen's wife's death, which some of the members of the Lord Chosen are now saying it's not true. Some are saying it's not true. So, but in all, whether her prophecies are right or not, I think we need prayers. Yes, we need to pray. Pray for peace in this country. Nobody wants war. And those in authorities should do the right thing. There's a particular Igbo saying that goes like this. Let's pray for peace and let the people in authority do the right thing. She said the fight will be 2 months after the election. I don't even understand the whole of this. Like I told you earlier, I am not saying I believe these prophecies, but I am showing us for reference sake. So somebody will not say I'm imposing. I'm not imposing on you. I'm not imposing on anybody. Deduce from what you hear. But we are in terrible times. The country is, the way it's going now, a lot of people are opposed to ECOWAS invasion of Niger to oust the military people. And Tinubu and co should take caution. Meanwhile, viewers, what do you think? Add your comment on the comment section. We'd like to know what you think about this. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Bye-bye for now.